What's up? Welcome back to Neubrunn. That is the wrong toggle switch. Um, yeah, we sleep one more day. All of that green, that very dark green, is going to be up. Then, yeah, of course, we have the grapes and the olives to do. Um, but like I said, it's a good thing these fields can't wither because there's no such thing as withered being on the list. So, um, well, I suppose what do the this look like? You're good on eggs. You might need some more milk. Remind me to look in the silo later. Huh. Dairy's got more milk than the bakery does. Of course, it's got a bigger capacity too, so. Hmm. Only barley's in there, huh? Okay, cool. We're waiting on sorghum. Um, I originally would be doing oats and sorghum because you can take less of that and get more product, and less of this and get more product out. But, you know, that's for the cereal. This is the next best contender besides that, and this is our chicken feed. Ooh, yes, we do need to do the grapes. Okay. Olives, not so much. I mean, yeah, we can sell them off like we did last time. It may have been in Amberstone I did that. It may have been in Amberstone I did that. But, oh, and the dogs are down here too, sleeping on their little mattress, so I'm prepared for a lot of interruptions. Um, well, with that, I think we can leave the olive field alone and really test the theory of crops not withering. Of course, that's not really a crop either. Ooh. And I highly doubt we got a sugar beet field. Very highly doubt. Well, that's a cotton field. And we do not have a sugar beet field. At all. So, we can get the grapes done and get those delivered. And since is going to be full very, very soon. What we can do, set that to selling. So that way the next hour shows up. And we can get that sold. Now we can get this over here. Oh, hey, can I tell you guys something? I'm actually planning another little series here. Oh, that was good. Okay, let's do that. Okay, cool. I plan on doing another series. I don't know if I want to do it here in Neubrunn or over on Amberstone. But since I'm not doing anything dealing with forestry for the carpentry and the furniture maker, I was thinking about taking one of these two maps and doing a series of nothing but forestry on FS23. Nothing but. And yes, I do know I start off with starting fields. I'm thinking that I probably can just harvest, sell, get the money, use it for the forestry equipment, sell the equipment, to get the forestry equipment, stuff like that. So, that's what I was thinking about doing. And I just don't know what map I'm going to do that on. So let me send the worker off here. We can check the map. Okay, this is one of them. Carpentry. Okay, I need the sawmill. That's not the sawmill. These are not the sawmill. That's the bakery. That's the spinnery. Grape. Feeding grain. That's the sugar mill. Bale selling, okay. Where North. This is the BGA. Is this? That's the farmer's market. Oh. Okay. think I may have tabbed to the wrong vehicle or tabbed it too far. Yeah, I tabbed too far. So this is the sawmill, huh? I wonder. Whoops. Oh, come on. That was a fast way of getting down, wasn't it? Huh. Alright, well. Let's check this out. Wood can either go to the carpentry or the sawmill, but we can't buy the sawmill, that's the thing. Where's the... there it is. So if we buy the carpentry, we can take the wood directly there, forget all about the sawmill. I mean, depending if it, depending on the price, But then the standard 2 selling points, the farmer's market or the supermarket. So, yes. I don't know why it skips this second row. Oops, back up. I don't know why it skips this second row here. But it does. I don't know. Oh well. I'm gonna try not to take any photos or screenshots, during the video. I'll do that after, because I can always watch the video back and get a screenshot that way. Alright, let's load you up to see if I'm correct. It's going down the second aisle that it missed. Yep. Cool. There it is. Alright. Yeah, that's probably not gonna look good in a cinematic. So actually I might actually just time lapse this one. Now we can get these over to the grape factory. And we can't get a final total because the factory's been going through them, been working through them. But we can get a roundabout idea. Oh, 30,595. It's decent. It's decent. Let's see. Yeah, we still need to worry about getting sorghum. Alright, let's get this back to the grapevines. And then maybe I'll think about sleeping once we wake up. Grab a harvester and then work from the top of the map, work on down this way. And I gotta quit doing that because I can't stay on the road. Okay, now it's the next day. We're heading over to our top 2 fields here. We're gonna get them underway since this has already come with the appropriate header, because we got sunflowers and corn. So let's see. I don't know exactly how wide that's going to be, but nice. Cool. Alright, I'm definitely doing these 2 fields. I might actually do a third one, but I'm going to wait till, oh, you know, I could probably let the worker get on with this. So yeah, I'll do these 2 fields, and then I don't know, I'll think about sending a worker off on those fields over there, because these 2 fields are going to be a minute, and I'll be carting back and forth as well. So we'll see how that goes later in the video. But for now, let's get this done. Job's all done, and just dropping off the sunflowers. The cereal factory did take all the corn. I had some corn left over. Put an extra syllable in there that didn't need. So I took that over to the silo. So as far as getting any other fields besides these two, we'll wait till the next episode. So that way, as we're running a cultivator and a seeder or planter, probably bring the planter back out here so we can probably do like corn over here next time, or sunflowers over there. But to get this filled in, pardon me, I always forget. I know it's what is the oil? Because I can only remember two. Okay, canola, olives, and sunflower. Okay. So yeah, we can switch out with canola too. And, hey, cool. We can put canola here, sunflower over there, since we got extra capacity over there of corn in the silo. But that's all going to be next time. And also next time, not only getting this back to the yard, getting this harvester with the header, that big header, leaving it up here in this area, going over to wherever I had the big grain header, bring that up here, find a parking spot for them, and then taking this smaller corn header, the smaller grain header. I'm thinking about making those getting bigger sizes like these two here that I already have for this harvester. And yes, I'm thinking about switching the harvesters, upgrading them again. And because I want a specific farms, so I don't get confused between Neubrunn and Amberstone. Because Amberstone has the Kloss harvesters, and these two have the red ones, but I still get confused. So I was trying for like a New Holland theme, but that harvester is not all that big. I could probably go with a case farm, but like I said, I want to upgrade the harvesters. So it just all depends. So I'm going to leave it here, folks. So you take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.